Guys, it's Wednesday. I'm excited. I don't know why I'm excited, but I'm excited apparently. I want to talk about lots of stuff today because there's lots of stuff going on. The first thing is that Eric, you didn't upload on Monday, and it made me sad because you didn't talk about death by murder. So I get to talk about death by murder. You know how a long time ago we said we were going to endorse a Kickstarter project every week? Well, Eric and I chose one on Friday, maybe? I don't even know what day I went over to his house, but anyway, we chose one, and it is called Death by Murder, and it's an improvised play. So you have all the actors, and they kind of have a scenario, but there's one detective, and he/she goes out of the theater, and the audience picks a murderer. So a murder happened, but the detective doesn't know. So the detective comes back in, and they completely improvise an entire play, and it is hilarious from what we saw in the video. And I'm really excited. The only problem is it's in the UK, so we kind of can't go to see it, which sucks, but I will put the link in the description-y thing. That's down there. And that was part one. It was kind of two parts because Eric, you need to upload. Really, dude. Secondly, really fast rant, a bug bit me on my ear. What kind of crazy mosquito or something bites me on the ear? Maybe it was a spider. I don't know, but what? Seriously, there's not even a big amount of blood through my ear. I mean, arm I can understand, but ear? I don't know. Bugs love me. It's very depressing and not fun. Third part is YAPI. It's awesome. It's really hard. There's so much stuff to memorize, and there's parts that are really stressful, which is why we have tools, which is kind of like a therapy class. But it's going really well, and I'm really excited, and my song's actually turning out really well. I will also put a link to the song that I'm singing in the description because it's a really pretty song, and Barbra Streisand originally sang it, so that's exciting. I get to follow in Barbra Streisand's footsteps. That's cool. Fourth part is actually like content of my video. So I wanted to talk about like high school relationships, but kind of not. But anyway, like when we get into high school, and sometimes a little bit before that, really like romantic relationships start to happen. And it's really interesting, like the way that society has constructed relationships of our age. I don't know, it kind of frustrates me because people think that high school relationships aren't as valid or as, I don't know, deep as when you get older. But the thing is, when you're in high school, your emotions then are just as valid and just as strong as they are when you're older. They're just at a different time. And so when people think it's wrong to do that, I don't know, it's weird. And then they are like, oh, it's just, you have to get over it faster because you're younger. And I'm like, well, to us it's as real as it would be as your relationships are right now, and it's not fair to tell us that because you were our age and you felt this way too. So stop. And I don't know, but the thing about high school relationships is also, like, psychologically it's really good for you to practice relationships. I'm not saying that you should like go to someone and be like, I want to practice a relationship with you, because that would just, what? No, if you like that person and they like you and you want to get to that place, then you should, because it's really good for your emotional health and strength, and it's just something that I think people should experience in high school, because it'll make you a better and stronger person when you get into like college and out of college, where your relationships are potentially more long-term. They're not necessarily going to be more long-term than they were in high school, and maybe it's the opposite. Maybe your high school ones were longer than your ones in college, but it's just good to have that experience. And another thing is when people ship relationships or like pair people together, Like, I think it's okay when people do that in moderation, but when it gets over the top, it's kind of frustrating. And just like consistently teasing them about, you know, like, oh, you like him or you like her, you should get together. And I don't know, it doesn't help that person, because then they feel like they have to go and pursue that relationship even if they're too shy or they just don't want to at that point. So, I mean, it kind of frustrates me. Shipping is okay in moderation, but not over the top. And that's my thing for today. I think that's enough. I think I've talked enough. I might have gone over. Let's find out. Yeah. So, other Megan, Thursday Megan, Megan with curly hair, Megan who, I don't even know, just Thursday Megan. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.